What was the best moment you've seen where the real world hit a spoiled rich kid? I grew up poor in a rich neighborhood. Not that we can only afford one vacation a year kind of poor. I'm talking about the kind of poor where your stomach grumbles through lunch, and you pretend it's by choice. The kind where your mom works 2 jobs just to keep the lights on and still has to decide between paying the rent or the electric bill. Now imagine trying to go through a prestigious high school with those conditions. That was my life. Then there was this kid, Brad. He was everything I wasn't: rich, popular, and spoiled. But Brad had a problem. He was cruel, and he was a rich spoiled kid. Brad isn't happy with just having money. He had to flaunt it too. His clothes were designer, his car was the latest Maserati, and his ego was through the roof. And Brad loved to make people like me feel small. He picked you apart, always looking for something you were insecure about, and making sure everyone knew. And he used it on me when he found out I was poor. Every day while I walked to school he would spit on me and say maybe one day you can work for my dad and afford a bus pass. I took it though because I really didn't want to escalate the situation. And though I hated Brad, his insults eventually got old and I stopped caring about what he said because I knew that his actions would come to bite him in the future. Instead, I started focusing on my future, and what I could do to never have to endure what Brad did to me. So, while Brad was busy banging chicks and partying, I got a part-time job working for Brad's grandfather, Mr. Harrison. Mr.